Hello, hello, my dear friend. It's time for us to work. So, can you see me? I hope that you can. Right now, we are going to do your homework. So, I'm making this video to help you to do your homework. I hope that you feel good. By the way, how are you? I am amazing. I'm in a very good mood. Today it's Monday. It is the 1st of May and I'm making this video. What day is it today for you? What day is it when you're doing your homework? What day is it today? Okay, what date is it today? What part of the day is it? Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Or is it evening? Because now it is afternoon. It's a 12:15. Yeah, it's 12:15. So I'm making this video right now and you are doing your homework. We are going to work together, okay? I hope that you're ready. In order to work with me, you will need several exercises. Let me show them to you. You will need this exercise. Also, you will need this piece of paper with the exercise. And you will need this exercise. I hope that you have already understood that we are going to work with the plural and singular forms, yeah? We are going to work with a specific grammar task. Let me explain it to you first of all. I have to clean it up. There was something from my previous video. We don't need it anymore. But let me tell you what you need. Of course, you need all of those exercises, but those exercises, you will also need your pencil case with pencils and a pen. Maybe you'll need an eraser. Think about it and take it if you need it. And you will need this. You will need your notebook to write down some grammar information in it, okay? So, but before we write down something in the notebook, let me tell you what I have over here. Look, I'm sitting in the kitchen when I'm making this video. I'm making this video and sitting in the kitchen. Look, there is a vase and there is a candle. There are some candies in the bowl and there is a laptop. There is a cup on the table and there are my nails. There is some coffee in the cup and there is a window in the kitchen. There are some pictures in the window on the windowsill and there are 3 plants on the windowsill. Can you see what is there? What is it over there? There are some photos on the windowsill and there is a sofa in the kitchen. There are chairs in the kitchen and there is only one armchair. What else do I have here? There is a stool. There is only one stool and there is a kitchen. This is my kitchen. Let's see what we have here. There is a fridge and there is a microwave. There is a cup and there is a cupboard. But if I open the cupboard, what will I see? There are some plates. There are some cups, there are 3 glasses, and there are the bowls. There are 2 bowls. There are some forks, and there is only 1 spoon. Can you see it? There is only 1 spoon. But if I open the cupboard, what else will I see? There are a lot of forks. Oh no, not a lot. There are only 2 forks. There are some spoons. There are scissors. There are there are 3 pairs of scissors and there is a lot of, there are some other things, I don't know what kind of them. There is a sandwich maker, there is a pan and there are 2 towels and there are my shoes. This is the reflection of my shoes in the oven. There is an oven, by the way. There is a bottle of water. And there are 2 bedrooms over there, but we're not going to go there, of course. Let's now look at the fridge. There is a fridge, and I want to open it. What do I have in the fridge? Oh my God, there is a lot of food over there. Can you see? There is some juice. There is some syrup. There are 2 bottles of syrup. There are some eggs. There are different bottles of sauces. There are some sausages. There are different jars with yogurt. There is some bread. There is some milk. Oh, look, there are some raspberries. And what do we have here? There are some apples. There are some mushrooms. There are some tomatoes. And there are some peppers. And there are many fruit over there. What kind of fruit do I have? There are some oranges. There are 2 apples. Oh no, these are not oranges. These are tangerines. There are 2 grapefruits. And there is only 1 banana. There are some vegetables. There are potatoes. There are carrots. And there are onions over there. Oh, to tell you the truth, I love onions. But still, oh no, I have to close the fridge. Let me do it. And we are going to go back to the laptop in order to do the exercise and write down everything we need. So let me put my telephone over here. Let me put it over here. And let me now tell you what we are going to write down right now. Take a pen, take your notebook and get ready to write, okay? So, there are 2 different ways of saying that you have something, yeah? If you have only one thing, what do you say? There is. What does it mean? There is only one thing. Or a thing, yeah? And you can draw something. Or also, if there are a lot of objects, yeah, if we have to use the plural form, we say there are. Oh my gosh, let me write it properly. There are, yeah? Many things, a lot of things. 2, 3 million, 2, yeah? 3 or a million, 100, whatever. So, can you see it? You have to write it in your notebook. So there is only 1 star, but there are a lot of stars. There are many stars. There are, I don't want to count them, but still, there are more than 20 stars, yeah? Write it down in your notebook. There is an apple. There is a teacher in the classroom, but there are a lot of students. There is a book on the table, but there are many books in the cupboard, yeah? Or in the table, in the wardrobe. There is only 1 picture in my bedroom, but there are a lot of pictures in the kitchen. So write it down in your notebook. Write it down in your notebook. Let's go. We are going to do a lot of exercises. Let's try and let's work with them, yeah? So what exercises do I need? I have to close all of them. I know this for sure. I have to close all of them in order to open something that I really, really need. So I'd like us to start with the easiest exercise that I have. And here it is. That is quite a small exercise. I want to make it bigger. And I want to show it to you. Can you see it properly? Can you see it over here? Let's read it and fulfill it. Number 1. What color? There is a TV in the living room. Only 1 TV, yeah? We know this. There is a TV in the living room. No, we have to make it bigger. There is a TV. A TV means 1. 1 television, yeah? There are 2 armchairs in the living room. There are 2 armchairs in the living room. There are 2 computers in the house. Like, there are 2 laptops in my flat. Oh my gosh, what have I written down? That's my mistake, I'm so sorry. There are 2 computers in the house. There is a radio in the kitchen. There is a radio in the kitchen. A radio means only 1 radio. There is a radio in the kitchen. There are nice pictures on the walls. There are nice pictures on the walls, like there are nice pictures on the windowsill in my kitchen. There are many books in the bookcase, yeah? I don't have a bookcase in the flat, but I have a bookcase in my parents' house. I have a lot of bookcases in my parents' house, so there are many books in the bookcase. And there is a clock in my bedroom. There is a clock in my bedroom. Do you have a clock in the bedroom? Is there a clock in your bedroom? Because in my bedroom, there are no clocks at all. There isn't a clock in my bedroom, but here we have just to fulfill, we just have to fulfill this sentence. Yeah, there is a clock in the bedroom. Write it down, write it down. Have you finished it? I hope that you have. If you haven't, you can make a pause or start the video one more time again, because we are going to another exercise. What else would I like us to work with? Let's open next exercise. Which one would I like to open? This one, of course. I love it. So let's work with it. Here it is. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to put it away, and we are going to work with it. So there are 3 exercises, and we are going to work with them. Let's start. Take a pen and let's work. What kind of work can I take? This one will do. Yeah, so I'm going to put it up. Let me put it over there, and let's start. There is a picture. What do we have? There are a lot of books. There is a lot of rubbish in the bedroom. There is a laptop on the floor. There is a sock on the shelf. There is a lamp on the nightstand. There is a scarf on the floor. There is a t-shirt on the bed. There is a book on the bed. There are pictures on the walls. There are books on the cupboard or on the box. I don't know what it is, but still. There is a pillow on the floor, and there is a pillow on the bed. There are some pieces of paper on the floor. There is a package of crisps on the floor. Oh, yuck. There are some books on the floor. So let's read what sentences we have over here. There is a t-shirt on the bed. Let's write it down. How can I write it? Let me type it. There is, oh no, there is a t-shirt on the bed. There is a t-shirt on the bed. There are 2 books on the floor. There are 2 books on the floor. There is a scarf on the floor. There is a scarf on the floor. There are 4 pictures on the walls. Yeah? There are 4 pictures on the walls. There are many books on the shelves. There are many books on the shelves. And there is a book on the bed. There is a book. Only one book. Yeah? There is a book on the bed. There is a laptop on the floor. Let's write it down. There is a laptop on the floor. There is a laptop on the floor. And there are some papers on the floor. There are some papers on the floor. Write it all down. Write it all down. And read it with me. Can you read it? Read all of these sentences right now, okay? And now let's go on. Let's look at the second exercise. What's the task? Answer the questions using yes, there is, yes, there are, no, there isn't, no, there aren't. Let's read the questions. Are there any eggs in the fridge? Yes, there are. Write it down. Yes, there are. Yes, there are some eggs in the fridge. Are there any onions in the fridge? Let's look. No, there aren't. There are carrots, there is a fish, there are bananas, there are apples, there is some chicken, there is a piece of cake, there is some milk, but there is some honey. What is it? There is a sausage. No, there aren't. No. There are not. There aren't. There are not any onions. Is there any lettuce in the fridge? Let me look. Lettuce is green. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. You can write it like this, but can you see I don't have an apostrophe? I don't have an apostrophe on a laptop, so I don't know how to use it. You have to put it above the letters, okay? Not below them, but above the letter N. Is there any milk in the fridge? I think this is milk in the green carton. Don't you think so? Is there any milk in the fridge? Yes, there is. Is there any milk in your fridge? Huh? Tell me. Is there any milk in your fridge? Because in this fridge, yes, there is some milk. And in my fridge, there is some milk. Is there any milk in your fridge? Let's go to the next question. Are there bananas in the fridge? Yes, there are. Can you see them? There are 4 bananas. Yes, there are. Yes, there are some bananas. Is there a cake in the fridge? Yes, of course. It's a cherry or a strawberry cake. It's pink and brown. Yes, there is. Yummy. I love eating cakes. Do you like cakes, by the way? What kind of cake is your favorite? I love... once I ate some coffee cake and it was amazing. It was my birthday cake. It was... there was some chocolate in it and some lemon flavor in it, but it was coffee cake and I adored that kind of cake. It was the tastiest cake in my life, I can tell you, but I have eaten it only once. I'd like to try it one more time again. I love eating strawberry cake and I love eating cake with honey, but I don't really like chocolate cake, I can tell you. So I love cake. I love eating cake, but I don't eat it a lot because, you know, if you eat too much cake, you'll be very fat, and that's no good. Take care of yourself, okay? Next one. So there is a piece of cake in the fridge. Are there any lemons in the fridge? Let's look. No, there aren't. There aren't any lemons. No, there aren't. Remember about the apostrophe, it has to be above this letter, yeah, so be careful. And the last one, is there any pizza in the fridge? No, there isn't. No, there isn't any pizza. No, there isn't. So, here it is. And let's go to exercise 3, to the third exercise. So, I hope that you have finished all of these sentences. Yeah, you have to finish all of them. Write it down in the piece of paper of yours. Let's go to the third exercise. Here we have to listen to the audio, but we don't have the audio, so we are going to write down some sentences in the notebook. Oh, here you can see me. That's lovely. But I'm going to put something white over there because we will text some sentences, okay? Here it is. We are going to write down some sentences describing this picture. So what can we write? Let's start with the chairs. Let's start. There is a clock. Oh, let's start with the most important part. There is a classroom. Yeah. Number 1. Write it. Open your notebook and write down these sentences. There is a classroom. Yeah, only one classroom. We can see only one classroom, so we're going to describe it. There is a classroom. There is a classroom. Now, there is a clock on the wall. Write it down in your notebook, okay? Write it down. There is a clock on the wall. How many chairs are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 chairs. There are 12 chairs in the classroom. Write it in the notebook, please. There is a bookshelf. There is a bookshelf. Number 5. There are some flowers in the vase. Yeah, there are some flowers in the vase. There are some flowers in the vase. 6. Write it in the notebook. There are 3 desks. There are 3 desks, yeah? 3 desks. There is a blackboard on the wall. There is a blackboard on the wall. There is a blackboard on the wall. And there is a computer. There is a computer on the desk. Can you see the computer? There is a computer on the desk. There is a computer on the desk, and there are some there is a blackboard on the wall. What else can we describe? What else can we write down? Let it be the last sentence, okay? Sentence number 8. Let's write it down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There are fish in the aquarium. Oh, be careful, please. I'm telling this. There are some fish in the aquarium. Please write it down in your notebook. All of these sentences. There is a classroom, there is a clock on the wall, there are 12 chairs in the classroom, there is a bookshelf, there are some flowers in the vase, there are 3 desks. I have forgotten that there is one more, but okay. There are 3 blue desks, yeah? There is a blackboard on the wall and there is a computer on the desk. So write down all of these sentences in your notebook. If you need, you can make a pause and write them from the screen of your computer, or from the screen of your laptop, from the screen of your tablet, or from the screen of your telephone. You can make a screenshot even if you need. And let's go on. So, there is only one exercise left, and I'd like us to work with it. Let's work with the exercise. So, which exercise would I like us to work with? There is only one more. So, let's take it. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. We will need the following exercise. Here it is. There are 2 exercises. We will also have to complete them with there is or there are. Yeah? Plural or singular. Think about it. Fulfill the exercise. And let's work. Let's work. It's our last exercise and I'll let you go. I will let you go when you finish it. So the faster you do it, the better it will be. Exercise 1. Let's read the task. Complete the sentence with the correct form. So, let's do it. I'm going to use red color and I have to make my letters smaller. Let's do it. There are many animals in the zoo. Yeah? There are many animals in the zoo. There is a snake in the window. There is a zebra in the grass. There are lions in the zoo too. There are many baby lions near their parents. There are many monkeys in the trees. Write it down, write it down, write down all of the sentences. Here they are. So, what about the 8th sentence? There is an elephant in the zoo. It means there is only one elephant in the zoo, yeah? There is some water in the lake near the elephant. Yeah, there is some water, there is some coffee in the cup, there is some sugar in the jar, there is some tea in the teapot, there is some water in the bath, there is some soup in the bowl. Something that we can't count. We always use if there is something. Number 10. There are birds in the zoo. There are birds in the zoo. What kind of birds? Eagles? Owls? What else? I don't know. Peacocks? Flamingos maybe? There are many people visiting the animals today. There are many people visiting the animals today. There are many children too in the zoo. What was the last time you went to the zoo? Have you ever been to the zoo, by the way? I have been there for many times in different cities, but I can't really remember. I don't really remember the last time I visited that place. It was a long time ago, many years ago. But I loved it when I was a kid. Yeah. Let's go to the 13th sentence. There is a gorilla in the tree. There is some grass under the tree. We can't count grass, so we write there is. Let me drink coffee and let me wait till you write it down. I love coffee. Let's go on. There are bananas in the tree with the gorilla. There are bananas in the tree with the gorilla. There are many birds near the gorilla. There is a rock near the tree. I can't see a rock, but still. There is a rock near the tree. Animals like climbing rocks, don't they? There are many sharks in an aquarium. Oh my God, I'm afraid of sharks. There are many sharks in the aquarium. Have you ever seen a shark, by the way? I have seen them in an aquarium. In Moskvarium, on Vdenka station, and in some other places. They are really scary. I'm so afraid of meeting a real shark in the sea. I think I'd die if I see a shark. There is an eel in the aquarium too. Wow. And there is lots of water for the fish. Water, we don't count it. Yeah, there is lots of water. Here it is. The exercise is finished. Have you finished it? Have you written down all of these answers? I hope that you have. As we are going to go on, there is only one exercise and we'll say goodbye to each other. So we have to count and write. How many birds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 birds. There are 6 birds. There are 6 birds there. There are 6 birds there. Number 2. How many rabbits are there? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 rabbits there. There are 5 rabbits there. There are 5 rabbits there. Number 3. How many cats are there? How many cats are there? 4. There are 4 cats. There are 4 cats there, aren't there? There are 4 cats there. There are 4 cats there. Is there any dog? No, there isn't. I can't see the dogs. There isn't any dogs. No, there isn't. Don't forget about the apostrophe. It has to be above the letter. I don't have the apostrophe on the laptop, so you use it the way you can. But you can, yeah, you can write it with a pen. It's so easy. Are there bees in the photos? 1. Yes, there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. There are 6 bees. There are 6 bees in the photo. Let me write it down. Let me put a dot and let me... Oh no! It is terrible. I will now try to fix it. Yeah, I'll put it over here. Yes, there are 6 bees in the photo. Here is the answer. Write it down over there, okay? Write it down in the piece of paper of yours. And the last question, are there red flowers and white flowers? No. There are white flowers, but there are no red flowers. There are, how can I write it? Oh, there aren't any red flowers but there are some white flowers, yeah? So, write it down, darling. Write down all of the answers. Write down all of the answers. And off we go. The work is over. Your homework is over. I can close it. You can close it. And let me express how really grateful I am. Thank you very much. Thank you for working with me. Thank you for doing your homework. You were amazing. And now, goodbye, darling. See you.